what made you want to make Soul Scriptures 2?
I, I feel like that shit. I feel like that shit. It's like my fucking. I don't know. You know how Drizzy got like 5 a.m. in Toronto. You know, 9 a.m. in Dallas. Yeah, I kind of feel
that's
like
Blue Laces.
Yeah, yeah. You know, so it's like a different level. You know, everything is like a different level, a different story.
Yeah, as the soul changes, you know what I'm saying?
I kind of don't want to make 3 till I get to where, you know, where I'm at, where I want to be.
You strategic like that? Like, I remember hearing, I believe it was an interview. Don't misquote me, but it was either Kendrick or someone talking about Kendrick, and they were saying that Good Kid, Mad City, it's like he had that project waiting till the day the world was gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? He could have been dropped to this K-Dot, you know, because that's the same thing. Nigga, Good Kid, Mad City. Man, I used to tell people that never listen to rap music. If you don't listen to rap music and you won't go listen to him. That dude let you know what his life was like growing up in Compton in that album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they say he saved that one until the world was gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you got that waiting. Like once you got the world's ear, you got a specific story to tell them.
Yeah, that's Dreams vs. Reality 3.
Okay.
That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan.
No.
Yeah, that's how I got it, you know, because that's why I ain't make it yet. You know, it's more just like telling that story. Then I could really, it's a real build up. Just from everything that I'm going through now, or just the starving artist grind, you know what I'm saying? All the, you know, time I got my heart broken in music, trying to just come up, you know, all of that shit, you know, that's gonna be, you know.
What's a memorable heartbreak for you? Most memorable?
In music?
Yeah.
Shit. Having to sit out them 2 years like that. Having to sit out them 2 years after making that album, because I made Chasing Dreams Fighting Reality and it did well. It was doing well, but the label wanted like 4 more albums from me, but they wasn't trying to help, you know? And like I had to go through a whole litigation process to get out the contract. And it was like, well, we'll put your album out and you don't owe us no more albums, but you can't put out no more albums unless it's under us for the next 2 years, you know. And so they put the album out, and just having to sit out like that, you know, I was trying to work on mixtapes and shit, that shit wasn't working, you know what I'm saying, trying to do certain shit. And that shit was probably the most heartbreaking, because it was like, that was a decision.
Yeah, what the fuck I'm gonna do for 2 years?
Yeah, and it was just a decision I made that I ain't have to make. Like I ain't have to go sign. I could have starved out, but I was just on some, man, I'm a new daddy. I need to, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, just that album, that Chasing Dreams Fighting Reality album, is like I could re-release it. I be thinking about it every day, just re-releasing it. It just take me back to a space though, and shit just was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never felt like that. I ain't never felt like held back, like they was like holding me back, like nah, you ain't gonna do shit, you know what I'm saying, type shit. So
what label is that? That was like to a distribution deal, or you like
it was called Black ENT.
Black.
Yeah.
Like Young Jock?
Nah.
Oh, all right.
It was out of Vegas.
Like Young Jock going down? Niggas hating.
Yeah, man, it was out of Vegas, man, and you know. That's why I be so in tune now just with the game, just as far as just like the business side. Cause if I would have known what I knew now, I wouldn't have did that shit. You know, it was cool to get on Apple Music before that was easy to do, but I ain't get to recoup. I ain't get to recoup nothing, you know what I'm saying? And I was giving them a percentage of some shit that they wasn't helping me build.
Right.
You know, and I was already on a trajectory before I signed. I just went signed thinking this shit was gonna make it go faster. So it ain't no fucking rush to get there, dog. I can tell you that much. You know what I'm saying? So I think that shit was the most heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Just putting myself through that shit when I ain't have to. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah, man. Hey, let me tell you, bro. It ain't nothing like, you know, your homeboy having crack in that bitch before you get to burn it.
Fuck it, right. They went through the same shit.
I ain't rap since.
Never rapped again.
Man, you know that would, and you know, if anybody like, if you ain't love music, you know what I'm saying? Like if I ain't love music the way I do, that shit would have broke me. That shit would have made me be like, man, fuck this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, what you'll be doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Walking around with them raps inside you, man. You
Yeah.
couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, man. So that's why as soon as that shit was over, I put out my life. Soon as that shit was over and I got them papers back, I dropped that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga receiving real, man. Hey, you can rap again, dog.
And text messages.
yeah, man.